Hello everyone, I hope you all are well and you're good. Please do hit the likes and subscribe if you haven't. And overall, I wish you all are well and you're good. Today, I'm not going to discuss on any news or opinion. Today, I'm going to talk about Cesar Azpilicueta leaving the club officially, and he has left Chelsea, and he's a legend, and we all love him. When I saw the message in the video, it made me emotional. And see, I'm not going to show it in the video, but I love Azpi to absolute bits. Azpi is a legend of this club, and Azpi is a person that when you saw him on the pitch, you know the guy is giving everything. Azpi is a proper Chelsea, and when the guy kissed the badge, he really meant it. I know there's no badge, I'm just showing you that many people do it, many players do it. They do it and then they leave the club immediately. They don't put enough. But Azpi, he put everything for the club. He could have easily moved on after the ownership saga, but he still stayed at the club because Thomas Tuchel and the board wanted to. He has been a true professional for the club, and a guy who loves Chelsea, who bleeds blue, and a guy who put everything on the line for Chelsea, loves Chelsea to bits. On the pitch, he's a warrior. He gives everything on the pitch, and even then, sometimes he's criticized, but he's still one of the best performer and most reliable player you will see on the pitch. Jose Mourinho said it very well. If you have 11 Aspis in a team, you win the Champions League. And Aspi is one of the best players, one of the best defenders, and overall one of the most humble players in football I've seen. What a top guy and what a top person. I will not deny, see, when he signed at Chelsea, I never knew he will reach at this level. It was a very underrated signing we made because we were known signing big players at that time under Roman. We signed him. And what a signing it's turned out to be. From playing a left back for Jose Mourinho and winning the title, from playing in the three at the back under Antonio Conte, then sometimes right wing back, right back. He can play everything you want him to be. The guy is a warrior. And at his prime, he was one of the best defenders I will remember. Like defensively, you can't get past this guy. I remember like he made an error in the Fabio Borini penalty, but other than that, he had like very less errors and like for 7-8 years, and he played a lot of Premier League games. Like I don't even know how many games he has missed when he was at his prime. He was that good. And also he used to get some criticism when Kepa and the penalty saga happened with Sari and everything. He's not a good leader, but you just not need to be vocal. Everyone can't be John Terry, but he was a player that led the dressing room, that won his respect on the pitch. He was a warrior. He put each heart out, he put every inch of his body on the line. He was always performing to his best, always defending well, and always a player you rely on the pitch. A manager can go, yeah, I trust Azpi. This is why he won the respect of the dressing room, the players, the fans, and that is the leader he was. He's a person who loved Chelsea. Whenever we used to have some tough days, Azpi always used to come and say, I apologize, we will come back. And he really meant it. A lot of players today go on social media and put it, but some don't mean it. But he was one of the guys who really meant it. He was a leader, even in the times when we were having no owners, or we had Roman, but there was issues going on. I won't talk about it here. He stood like an absolute warrior there for the squad. He was so important for us. He could have left that season when Barca were interested, but Chelsea and Tuchel wanted him to stay. He said, I'll stay with you because I love you. You see the message, you see the heartfelt note he's put, the heartfelt video he put. You really feel it because they love the club to bits. He really loved us and we loved him. We call him Dave, but it's a home for him. Stamford Bridge is Azpi's home, and Azpi is a player I'll always love. He is one of the best one-on-one defenders I have seen when he defended at his best. Not I will say the best, but one of the best I've seen in my lifetime. And along with that, on his prime, you could not get really past him. He was that good. He was that good. Defensively, really used to make mistakes. He always used to have understanding of the situation, and also a player, whenever you needed him, he was always there to step up. In the last 1 or 2 years, his form was always not there. Sadly, the body had taken too much, but even then, he always put consistent displays, and I love him to bits. I will never forget the Europa League final when Arsenal were starting preparing. They already were preparing for the parading the trophy, and Azpi said it after interview that some guys came 2 days earlier, but we won the trophy. That's how he was. He really felt Chelsea. When someone really insulted Chelsea, he went for it. Whenever we had some matches and there was a fight among players, Azpi was the first one to respond. Whenever Chelsea were insulted on the pitch, Azpi was the first one to respond. When we lost to Manchester City, he was one of the first players to respond with Rudiger because he loves his club. He knows the emotion. He knows what it means to play for Chelsea. You don't have to be from Cobham. You don't have to be from anywhere. You love this club. You stay loyal. You are there. You can be from anywhere. You are a proper Chelsea. And I really say it for many players, but he is one of the proper Chelsea, and he's one of the legend of this club. A player I will never forget. And at last, I will just say this message: Azpilicueta, sir, thank you so much for the way you have served Chelsea. Thank you so much. For me, at some point, the statue has to be made. I know people will say you are an idiot, but I think for the way he has been for the last 10 years, I think he's way above Eden Hazard and legendary. I think if anyone even compares that, that's very idiotic. Because I love Eden to bits, but Eden has obviously loyally stayed till the end. He could have left, but nobody can be loyal like Azpi. Nobody can. Azpi stayed in through thick and thin. He won the Champions League. He stayed at this club for 10 years and he built so much. 10 or 11 years around, like it's an average, so I'm not fully sure, but I think it's 11 years and he stayed here through thick and thin, through tough and good times, and nobody can for me compare in the last some eras. Thank you, Azpi. I love you from bits. From a Chelsea fan, I'll always love you. Thank you, Azpi. I did not make this video to take attempt on anyone or something. I know people are comparing this with Mount situation, but I won't do that because even if Mount put out a good farewell video, nothing will compare to Azpi. Mount is a fantastic player, but Azpi is a legend of this club, and that is not comparable. One is a top player for a club who had a good time. One is a legend of this club. Thank you, Azpi. Thank you so much, Sir Azpi, and hope you have a great time at Athletico. Thank you. And people, please do like and subscribe, and overall do put your opinion and some matches. You can remember Azpi putting some fantastic displays, and we will love to have interaction regarding that. Thank you, and hopefully you all have good days.